be a fire department. I mean, I'm just saying, I understand where you're coming from. They've got away with it for years, but let's not do it all at once, you know?
Even 80%, make them pay 80%, and then we do the 20% cut.
Can you do that? An 80% and then a 20% cut in the budget?
I'd rather we have to take the least out of our budget and allow the city manager and the department heads to get the things they need done. And let's not stop penny to make things happen. Get them 80% of it. The outside, and you know.
Yeah, because I definitely don't want to eliminate the 50 grand of depreciation because, you know, that's just backup money if we need it for any things that need to be done within the city, any emergencies that come up, you know. And it's like what Brent was saying, if that depreciation ain't there, then we gotta borrow, you know, and last thing we need to do is continue to borrow. We don't need to borrow.
We gonna end up borrowing money anyhow. If we want to do the things we need to do for the city.
But we don't need to add no more
Exactly.
borrowing on top of it if we can help it. So, I agree. Maybe that needs to go up from 50% and to make sure that depreciation is not cut.
And keep in mind, the only thing that's important really is to pass the budget because the royal rates can be adjusted later.
So it's similar to what you're saying, John. I mean, but it just put us
It puts
On the
more on the
production.
businesses.
on the reduction of to our budget. It just put us in a bigger thing. I in a better stance. I just don't want to eliminate the whole 50 grand of depreciation.
Well, if we do 80% and the rest of it in cuts, then that 50 grand would be reduced by a lot of money. But it also makes it that businesses would end up paying somewhere around the region of 9 and 10% increase in their water rates. All right, I can handle that. I mean, as long as the residents don't suffer, that's the main thing. Can we have a motion?
I just said one other question. So with the suggestions or recommendations that's been made so far, city manager, is that something that we could still implement and still not impact? What you said earlier, that if we fluctuate the numbers, that we'll still be within budget, or there's something you have to go back in and take a look at it?
Well, not like that. The short answer is yes, it would be budget. They would have to just go recalculate what that would be to the rates itself.
Right.
Because it's a big enough number that I'd be a little reluctant to do that off the top of my head.
There's going to be some impact with that additional percentage.
I mean, now as far as the individual line items, it's going to be way down
Right.
on that. But as far as what the businesses will be paying, I would need to calculate that.
If you go 80-20, you would have to recalculate.
Right.
So with the 70-30, outside industries would be at 7%, and inside businesses would be at 5.5.
What are you looking at?
70-30,
Option
70.
B.
70-30.
That's what he said.
7-6%.
Yeah, what you have.
Seven percent, 6%.
And that's all on the businesses inside and outside.
Inside and out.
The 70-30, we would still maintain those line item reductions.
That's on.
No.
There would be no line item reductions.
No line item reduction if we go 70-30.
And it won't increase on our citizens' needs.
But it would affect the inside businesses by 30%. Or 30% of it, yeah, so it would increase theirs by 6%, 6% increase.
From their current rate. And no citizen affected.
And no citizen, that's the important thing, no citizen affected.
Have we received any feedback from the businesses? Those that you are supporting?
Have not, but also we have not gone out of the way to try to do an application.
We know what the answer would be. The answer would be no increase.
Well, regardless of what we do with the inside and outside businesses, whatever we increase, the public's gonna bear the brunt of it,
Well,
like everything else.
inside businesses, maybe.
Yeah, when their overhead increase, it's passed on to the consumer, correct?
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Absolutely.
So,
I agree with the mayor pro temp is saying, but they're passing it on to us anyhow.
yeah, I'm just saying,
Our prices in town, I love our businesses downtown, I love it, or inside the city, or even going right out the city limits, I love the businesses.
All right.
But we paying the same rates as doing the Raleigh, so.
so what I'm saying is the impact is gonna be on the citizens either way. Either way.
I make a motion.
Commissioner Toby, do we have a second? We have a second by Commissioner Douglas. Any future discussion on this? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? No opposed. Motion carries. Go to 30%. Outside and inside industry, businesses, zero effect on our citizens. We got another item.
Just to make sure this is for the public. I don't want to get confused with that, where you hear top rates. That's not predicted. If the rate's gone up 73%.
No.
We're talking about the portion of the revenue.
Yeah.
Thank you for that clarification.
Please.
City manager, we just want to make sure the business don't think they can increase 70%. They get some increase. Now they can make sure that, so they can make sure that they hear it on the mic. Yeah. 70% for outside. Yeah, 6% for inside.
So that would be the final item before we approve the budget then.
Yes, the next item, the FY 2025 Mississippi budget. We'll have a motion. There's no change to the budget.
Motion to accept the budget as written.
Motion by Commissioner Toby, we'll have a second on the budget.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passed to approve the budget. Next item line was the school resource officer contract. We have there, which was I think you gave approximately $150,000, and that's in the budget too, right?
The funding for school resource officers in the budget that you just approved.
Right.
And that's necessitated a single contract with the school board. So that's what you have for you.
The letter of understanding, right?
So, I want to ask a question, it's not clear, we got school resources just for the school bus, and the other parts of vacation, but we return to the police force, right? Okay. We had something there about the air,
Hey,
The other.
yeah, I finally got it working. I clicked, so I did the digital sound, but it was like communications. I had to click on the communications one. So I just kind of went through all of them to see, and then I had Melissa tell me, yes, you can hear it, and no, you can't hear it. But by the time I got it started, they were already voting, so I already know it's going to be an issue. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, all right. No, it's all right. Thank you. Bye.
Second by Commissioner Craig. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion passes to approve the contract. I think that's the end of our items. Do we need a round table? No? That's special meeting. Okay. I guess next month, we'll handle the little items we have outstanding here. So I motion to adjourn. Motion by Mayor Pro Temp and, second by, this is the second by, Carlos. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
Oh, certainly.
How you doing?
Oh, thank you so much.